Welcome, everybody. It's your boy Architect King, and we have another game in the midst. 2064 read-only memories. I have been getting into these games like this, cyberpunk games, 8-bit games. I'm feeling really retro and cyberpunkish and old school, even though we're in the month of October, and that usually means I'm full-on horror for the most part. But I've been trying to look out for new games with cyberpunk themes, sci-fi themes, that deals with technology and government, stuff like that. And I've been heavily looking into Ruiner. I'm probably going to get that for PlayStation 4 because I cannot run it on my PC. And if I get it for the Xbox One, I don't know how well that will turn out. As far as like streaming and stuff, I feel like I would get annoyed. I don't know yet though. And plus, if I want to play the game, I'm going to end up trading in my Xbox One S. I don't know when. I'm going to end up trading that in probably the next couple weeks so I can put it toward my Xbox One X. I'll probably do it in like 2 weeks. Just go without it. But there's a lot to do. I also got Tacoma also. And I'm probably going to get Blade Runner. Games like these, I doubt anyone's going to want to watch me live stream it on Twitch, so I'm just recording like a little series for it. I don't know if I'm going to record the entire series or if this is going to be a one-off type of thing. Same thing with Tacoma and Blade Runner 1997 version, that game. And there's a couple other games. Whatever game, Cuphead, I thought I was going to stream it. I ended up not streaming it. I'm just recording content. But, you guys ready for this? Let's do it. Mid-Boss presents. What are we presenting?
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
2064 Read-Only Memories, a new cyberpunk adventure. Well, I'm very excited for this. Makes me want to watch Blade Runner and Akira and Tetsuo the Iron Man. Or Tetsuo the Iron Man. We are in the prologue, guys. December 20th, 2064. Home sweet home. Maybe not so sweet. You're right. It's just too sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Who is Musty? So, I've never been the type of person for a point and click, to do point and click stuff. This kind of looks like point and click in a way. I heard it's like more of a visual novel too. I've seen some gameplay. Alright. YMO poster. Talk to YMO poster, what? Admire it. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. This group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. Thanks for the tunes. Maybe one day they'll get released on Lips Music. Careful, that's a load-bearing poster. Hold on. Stack of papers. A stack of paper for your unpublished novel. Sounds like me. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. I guess I do. The blank paper. Welcome to my everyday life. Pen on paper is the most tangible method. But if you're going to be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good goal. I'm starting to transition to going digital instead of writing on paper all the time. No, your principles whine too much at the thought. Would Hemingway go full digital if he were in 2064? That's a good question. I mean, we do have to adapt to the times, so... A single piece of loose, unsorted paper lies on the ground. Why? For a slob? A page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank, therefore I don't have an opinion. So we're gonna pick this up. Pick it up. Don't disturb the vibe of the room. The paper gives off a strong, apathetic energy that's strangely stimulated. Okay. Why is my... sink? You don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. Yeah, it's called mold. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Turn on sink. Running water might just make it worse. Okay. I have nothing. What is this? Don't stick that in there. You're certainly not gonna be the one to reach inside that to retrieve it. You're right. Coffee, the great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and the rich alike need to chug through the day, you assume. Sure. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. Damn, talk about burn. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Ugh. No. Book. What kind of book is it? A copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. Okay. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you pick this slacker. The classics can get boring pretty fast after multiple reads. Besides, it's more useful holding up the window, I guess. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken. Window being propped open by that book. Maintenance request pending. Well, what's taking them so long? I mean, I put in the request and they should be on it like right now. Not them taking them sweet times. There's no one out there. Despite the smell, keep the window open. Better to have gross air than no air. Besides, the window's broken, I guess. Your home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. Yeah, you better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. Talk to the bed. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Alright, let's go on my laptop. Its name is Lappy. Ah, good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful or fastest or have the best screen, but well, it works. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. Like literally hot. Overheating, as usual. Well, then I guess it's time for a new laptop. Boot up Lappy. Lips. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Late night work, and I have to be up early in the morning. Five days before Christmas. What gives? I do not want to do this. 5 days before Christmas, and I gotta cram. Alright. Where are we going? Inbox. Your inbox. A hell so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. I guess I am. Use lips inbox. Alright, so we're in my mail. Spam mail. Scam mail. Bills. Work mail. Rent mail. Promotional mail. Invitation. Weekly update. We'll start with the spam first. Get cheap crash. Only 99 creds for 30-day supply. 212 stims. I guess. Hello there. I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heirs to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen. I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts, or the World Bank will seize my credits. Account amounting to 420,194.1 credits. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require you that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part, there's literally nothing that can go wrong. Yeah. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to Queendom. What is this email? Well, it sounds like a scam, guys. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we go back to my past life, back in the 2000s, 64 years ago, when we were running on Windows 2000 and Windows XP, I believe we were getting emails from a Nigerian prince with the same exact issue. People have nothing better to do with their time. God. Bills. Uh-oh. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah, yes. That age-old choice between food or electricity. Jeez. I'm really in the red. Work mail. I don't want to deal with work. Hey there. I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Zounds. Yeah, oh my god, you need to be more creative than that guy. Mr. Lead Editor. What the fuck sounds to oh my god Zounds, why? Come up with something better and more creative. We're a new and up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? Jeez. And they want me pretty much do this for free, even though I'll get some exposure. Who knows how much exposure though. Rent mail. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted soon. No work equals no pay. And I need that pay so I can pay my bills. Even then, I'm still struggling. Promotional mail. A coupon for 5 credits back on a Hassie Infinity. A Hassie Infinity has all of your daily calories with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of a diet version. What? Invitation. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at the Dr. Trisha Lee DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Most definitely a trap. We're going to avoid that. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week. The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. Unsubscribe from newsletter, yeah, I mean, ain't gonna let me know anything else. Request denied, subscription cannot be modified. Why? I don't want it. Alright, got that out of the way. What is this? This is Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. What, like YouTube? You can watch a live instantaneous feed from almost anywhere in the world. And lo and behold, 80% of its naked bodies. Porn? They were asking for trouble by naming their service something like Lips Live, though. Okay. Let's see what kind of crazy porn we got on here. The walls are paper thin. Watching a live feed at this hour would probably cause your neighbors to kill you. You wonder if could be possibly anything nearby that might aid you on your quest. So we're gonna watch porn. Journalogic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Well, let's do the work. Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where did you put those damn headphones anyways? I don't know. OK Today is Neil San Francisco's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neil, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. This isn't the show's online paper called The Scanline. OK Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Okay, so we need to go back. Look for the headphones. Where could I have put them? Well, at least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. You command the door to stay locked. It bleeps stoically back at you. Okay, cool. It's late and nothing's really open right now. Alright, well, we need to look for the headphones. Plant. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? I guess. They say plants react positively to a conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. Oh my lord. My ID card. So where the hell am I supposed to find these headphones? Live intelligence processing system. I don't know. Fridge. Oh yeah. The video screen on the front says mustard half full, milk, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. Really? You open up the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odor. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it, maybe. Hell no. Even though I'm not that crazy. You remind the fridge that you need to pick up some more milk when you go out. It jots down milk on the list. Probably best just to make a mental note instead. You've had enough vitamin R for one lifetime anyway. What? Nope. Not happening. But how do I progress though? We got the book, the coffee, the lappy, plant, window. Fridge. That was pointless. I found it. A pair of GX Ultra Beats, the ultimate in-budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review. The smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Great. What? I guess. Log out. Ooh. Did something just lash out from the drain? You can hear the sink gurgling in high def. That should be enough testing for the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact right away. Oh, we're gonna right away right now. All right, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into book deal. Surely. Is that your whole ideal? To get a book deal? Okay. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on some news before you sleep. Sleep depth or sleep depth? Do I want to do sleep depth? We're going to do some sleep depth. Alright, so current events. Story about the human revolution. Deus Ex Machina. Human revolution remains vigilant and stay human. Protest in Upper Market. December 19th. The human revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Genesis clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genesis, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Then is it called Genus instead of Genesis? This isn't gene splicing? I don't know. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. I mean, he's right about that one. The human revolution stands behind their claims that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We are born human. Who are we to mess with our own genes and start turning everyone into who knows what, said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as this story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Valmer, Anna, OK Today. Okay. Charlie Nova, who are you?
Hey, Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Be there or be squared. Sports article. I don't care about sports. A story about our hometown, Neo San Francisco 49ers. The Neo San Francisco 49ers hashtag Quest for 10 is back on. Excuse me. December 19. Sunday's big game at New Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? It is my hometown. I say yes, they can. It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadores. So now they're adding teams. Cool. They've brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some local sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports say their repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. Whew. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win with the Super Bowl. I don't know what that is. 129. No, 119. Super Bowl 119 victory over the Tokyo Titans. I think L is 100. XX is 20. 1X is 19. No, 9. So 109. Jeez, I'm getting this all horribly wrong. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs between our Neo San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It'll be a close game to say the least. So the New England Patriots are irrelevant in here. Great. Cat Sunday's results here first. For all things everything, I'm June Valmer, Anna. Okay today. Thanks. What's happening in the local news today? Golden State Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th. Reports show that local footy booth JJ's Foyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue Rom committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large Rom that had no shell. Witnesses state that the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a Rom being reported to live on its own in the wild. To live on its... Oh, god dang. This is the first case of a Rom being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the Rom is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange Rom may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the Rom rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the Rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this Wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Well, we are in the cyberpunk era. Things are looking very glim. I would not be surprised if Parallax is trying to cover their tracks because, you know, big money corporations, they like to do damage control and stuff. Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. That was a lot. Log out. Alright, we're gonna go to bed. Go to sleep. Good night, guys. What the hell is that? What? Is that an android?
Good. You're finally awake.
Who are you? What are you doing in my apartment? Oh my god, I'm gonna
I'm
die.
honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
Why did you break into my apartment?
I came in through the door, of course.
Alright, don't be a smartass.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
What's that in real time? We're gonna look that up. Alright, it didn't give me anything.
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
Can you say dash?
Don't feel too bad.
Okay.
I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
So you're spying on me?
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
So you were gonna break into my apartment either way.
And that you left it open.
I didn't leave it open. The sliding door is broken.
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
Why? What do you want with me?
I would suggest investing in an InSec Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Do I look like I have the money to upgrade?
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Congo?
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove.
Well, gee, thanks. That doesn't explain why you broke into my apartment. I need some answers, please. And are you gonna harm me?
I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent.
I did that already. What the hell? It was, pending.
Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair.
Gee, thanks. I feel
Not
better
quite
already.
to my standards.
Not quite at my standards, too. If something's broken, I want it done in the first couple days.
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Malware? I delete all my porn, so yeah, I shouldn't have any malware.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Because I'm poor. Something you wouldn't know about, smartass.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Thanks. That still doesn't explain why you broke into my apartment and what you want with me.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do.
So you broke into my apartment so you can be mine? Because you're looking for an owner? What? I want answers.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna need more than sorry to get your way out of this.
I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
You're nervous? I should be worried for my life. I don't know why you're here and you haven't told me jack.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
How do you know about Hayden?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Oh my god. You couldn't wait till
Help
the morning.
me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Oh my god.
The beginning. Okay? Yes, I can do that.
Please, entertain me.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
So you belong to Hayden, and is he okay? And why? What happened?
He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Who is breaking down the door?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies.
Maybe he has some secret
There are
enemies?
several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him. He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
Really?
I suspect it has to do with me.
What of you?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
So, who are you?
I am Turing. I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Nice to meet you.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience.
Okay.
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Well, I guess we'll never know until we investigate.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them.
What about you?
But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code,
What
I
was
am
that?
afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
I don't know. Did he?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will? You're right. I apologize for the tangent. I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
I mean, I haven't talked to Hayden in a year, but he is a good friend.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Thanks.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Gee, I feel great about this already.
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable.
I know.
If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden. Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account. and the car has just arrived.
Bobblehead.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
Now we're talking business, but he is my friend though, so...
I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you. I hope
Excuse
you
me?
are, for Hayden's sake. No, we can't!
Okay.
One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
You're right.
My
Fuck the
calculations
police.
show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now. Please.
Okay. December 21st, 2064, Hayden's apartment.
That's strange.
What?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock. It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Let's do it.
Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Alright, cool. Alright, guys. I'm gonna save this. P1. Alright, guys. We're gonna end it here. We'll continue where we left off later on, whenever that'll be. Y'all have a great night. Architect King, out.